So Reddit has recently decided to ban a subreddit related to a video game by the name of Pragmata. And if you haven't heard of this game, it's Capcom's upcoming video game where you play as this guy by the name of Hugh, and you play as this little girl by the name of Diana, who is an android. And if you haven't figured out already why this subreddit got banned, it was for Rule 4, which Reddit describes as do not share or encourage the sharing of blank, abusive, or suggestive content involving minors. Any predatory or inappropriate behavior involving a minor is also strictly prohibited. Now, I want to give a shout out to Jade Adelaide, who is a female commentary channel. We don't have a lot of those out there, guys. Go show some love. They have been covering a lot of the controversial characters we have. Even people like Dream, who can't stop supporting creeps, apparently. They unprivated a video or something that had like a alleged R-wordist in it, right? Not a good thing. They covered chibi reviews, and of course they covered this game. Go show some love, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, unfortunately, this is going to be another video talking about absolute monsters. The absolute degenerate creeps of the internet have taken something as cute and harmless as what people would consider like a Bioshock element, right? Where you have like the big daddy and then you have the little sister, and it's just like a big guy with the little minion companion who kind of follows him around. You guys work together to do a, cute little adventure, a wholesome adventure of like a mysterious manly character. And then you have this cutesy little female character who kind of helps this main character break out of his shell, something akin to Last of Us. And you can kind of tell the bad intentions of people surrounding this game, unfortunately, by the initial tags that were added to the game on Steam. Cute and funny, which are oftentimes terms that people put together when they're referring to, again, lollipop type content. Take C and then take the funny word, but take the F off of funny. If you combine those, you get something quite nasty. You get something quite inappropriate in reference to a lollipop. Now, as of February 22nd, they have removed the funny element, and now it is just simply action, cute, sci-fi. Makes a lot of sense. I don't think the game is a comedy, right? There's nothing really funny about the game, so it was very obvious that that was the reference they were trying to get at, unfortunately. But let's just say that the drama surrounding this game went beyond just Steam tags. It got to the point where people were creating artwork and, of course, 3D models and animations and whatnot of these characters in this game. So bad to the point where they started reaching the actual Pragmata subreddit, and then getting to the point where they had to say, hey, you guys can't post this crap. And then it ended up making another subreddit, which is the one that got banned, by the name of Pragmata _. Now, there's a post from about a month ago on the Just Unsubbed subreddit saying, Just Unsubbed Pragmata. And it is a post that says, Cool Diana art by this name. I'm going to censor the post and the name because I don't know what this guy creates, and I'm not going to promote it if he is, let's say the next Shadman or something, right? And it is a picture of this Diana character, again, this 7-year-old android. Her legs are exposed, and there's like a picture where her leg is up, so it's like almost revealing, let's say, a little too much. It is a anime picture, so you could consider this to be the lollipop content that we unfortunately have to cover a lot on this channel. Now, another post that went pretty viral, even making it to Kotaku's website, says, I was a mod for Pragmata and it disgusts me. I left the sub, gave away my mod status, left their Discord and the moderation group chat. I had clear intentions and plans to hammer down the P-word stuff there and the dog whistles, yet they invited several mods with feeds full of lewd, stuff. I cannot do this. Stuff I removed got reapproved again. Mods openly wrote shit like cute Diana, 8 grown-ass adults, you mind, and none of my proposals to be more strict were taken seriously. Effing disgusting. Mods, if you need help here, message me. I'm happy to help here where the team is right in the head. Mind you, this is the Pragmata Safe for Work subreddit. It's gotten so bad that the original subreddit, as well as the underscore subreddit, just basically became full of creeps. People who were taking this cutesy little game where you play as a guy and, of course, this girl character, and just turning it into something absolutely deplorable. People, using it as a way to get their rocks off and pull the whole, it's just fiction, bro. It's just fiction when it comes to a literal, in this case, you can't even argue it's like an anime character because this looks like a photorealistic child. Come on, you guys, at a certain point, you guys got to get a grip, okay? We see through it. We know what you guys are doing, okay? And some people just weren't even trying to hide it at all, referring to Diana as their daughter wife or daughter waifu. Again, just completely weird, completely disgusting, trying to disguise it as like, oh, it's just cute. It's just cutesy artwork, right? Cutesy, whatever. No, you guys are freaking gross. You guys are creeps, okay? This is still a child character that looks extremely realistic. Just because you draw it differently or you like make it into a cartoon doesn't change like the whole idea of what exactly we're seeing with our own eyes. Luckily, the moderators of Pragmata have decided to put out a new statement, a new set of rules, and also letting go some of these moderators, right? So slowly but surely they're taking steps in the right direction, which I don't blame them. They should. I'm surprised at this point Capcom, the developers of the game haven't put their foot in to this and say like, hey, if you guys are going to not punish the people who are basically going to associate our game with people who should be sitting in front of Chris Hansen instead of sitting in front of a console, then there's a big problem here, right? But the moderators of the Pragmata sub put out this statement. Hello everyone, since the toxicity is clearly not stopping, the following rules are now in place. There will be no warnings if you post or comment anything creepy related to Diana, you will be banned. Uh-oh, brat, corrected, lollipop, cute and funny, or the word of those combined are now all banned, and any attempts to circumvent these restrictions will result in a permanent ban. You cannot call another person a P-word. Please just report these creepy comments to the mods and we will ban them. You calling them a P-word is not productive and just emboldens them. 2 moderators were recently removed from the team due to concerns about them being biased towards certain content on the sub. We're now looking for moderators who have an unbiased viewpoint and will strictly adhere to the rules on the subreddit. Applicants will be properly vetted to ensure no shady people make it onto the mod team. So it's good to see that the moderators of the main sub, again, the one that's going to be most associated to the game, thus being associated to Capcom, has decided to, of course, distance himself from the bad actors, the disgusting, degenerate people that are going to make disgusting comments and content about this small child character, as well as the moderators who were basically allowing this kind of stuff or not being as harsh as they should be on people that should rightfully be punished or banned from the subreddit because of bias, right? You shouldn't be biased when it comes to a video game with a grown male character and a 7-year-old character where people are clearly creating content that is extremely inappropriate of this smaller character. Now, of course, thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you think down below. If you think that Reddit deserved to ban this sub, or if you think, it's not hurting anybody because it's fiction, you want to pull one of those, let us make fun of you in the comments down below. But I appreciate you watching either way. Peace out.